everyone. Welcome to MJS Coaching Football, and thank you for watching my channel. I do really appreciate it. Today, in my continuing Sim Pressures playlist, I'm going to share with you just one of our many what we call a combo pressure. Okay, so I'm going to draw it up for you and explain it when three receivers are to our left, and then why we make a check to the front when three receivers are to our right. Yes, this can be run the 2x2. It's very easy to do. But first I'll explain, the naming of it, what a combo is, what is meant by the name, right? Denny's, different starting point, same ending point, how we get to the coverage, including how do we cover the running back, all that good stuff. Okay? So we call it Mass Denny's. Mass is one of our simulated fronts, pressure fronts. Denny's is one of our codes for the blitz. Okay? This is a sim pressure combo. It's to the three receiver side and 3x1. That's why if they give us the three receivers opposite the front, we call it. And I'll cover all that as far as determining ahead of time through film study and tendencies and all that good stuff, right? Analytics. How sometimes you're able to predict it fairly accurately. And if not, it's just a simple check. Okay? So Mass Denny's. First of all, right, it's a combo. What is a combo? A combo is when you combine a go and a plug. So my subscribers, this is old hat, right? Non-subscribers push that button. So when we run a combo blitz, we're combining a go and a plug. Okay? This is a paired combo. So in a paired combo, we don't use the word combo. Okay, again, subscribers know all about this. Non-subscribers push the button. This paired combo is a dime and a backer. Okay, so the only two players on our defense that get involved in this pressure are the dime and the backer. Okay, hence the coding. Denny's. So number two, Denny's is what we call a dab X. And a dab X is a dime and backer X, right? Dime and backer, dab. That's how my brain works. But I make sure I explain it to the players so they can do the same thing and have the word dab, bring it to life. Okay, make sure you do that with your players. So the dime is doing a dime go, and the backer is doing a Baxter plug. So we take two existing pressures and we combine them, hence combo. Okay? So make sure if you decide you want to do this, you've already installed the go, you've already installed the plug, and then just combine them together and make sure that your rules do not put your nose in conflict. Okay? So remember, for those of you who've been following my sim pressure playlist, different starting point, same ending point concept. Always acknowledge with your players, look, I realize you never line up on the center, or not very often. But you got to make sure you get to the B gap because you're in the B gap, right? Walk through it, go a little bit faster until your players are comfortable, then hit the ground running full speed. It's different than when they're executing something new from where they usually line up. Very different. Okay? If you're trying to get buy-in, help yourself by acknowledging that this is different, and if the players prove to you that they can handle it, then go ahead. But make sure our 11 guys are in the same boat, right? As far as number four, the coverage, it's a man free or a one high, middle closed. Right now we're two high, middle open, but we're going to spin to get to the one high, middle closed. All right. So let's go through this now. You see a lot of words up here, okay? Ace, deuce, tray. It's the words we use when we're in man coverage, okay? Since it's the dime, he's on the left up top here. This is our mass front, right? The front seven, that's how they line up. Boom, done. Okay? He's going to yell lucky, which triggers Louis. Okay? Because it's 3 receivers are on the left. This is versus 3 by 1 now. Right? 2, 3 receiver side, 3 by 1. Okay? You see second, first, and first. The backer's going to have to pop off, let the defensive lineman get into their gaps first, and then execute his Baxter plug. Okay? The Mike's Heisman, which means he has the running back. Okay? So let's go through this first with coverage. Ace. Ace. Trey. I'll show you how he's going to have to pop off, and how much he has to pop off depends on the split of number 3. Right? But he's got number 3. Deuce. He's got number 2, the safety spin on the snap. That's how we get to we go from 2 high, middle open to 1 high, middle close. I'll show that with you in a second. Okay? So up front here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the pop-off technique of the backer, the rover, and the dime, so I can show you how they don't collide, and then I'll bring in the movement of the defensive lineman. Okay? So on the snap of the football, the backer's inside foot, he's going to pop off hard. One hard shuffle, so he gives the defensive end and nose room to move. Okay? On the snap of the football, let me erase the mass front. Put that over here. The dime executes his go. He does that in front of the rover, who pops out. And again, how much he's got to pop out depends on the split of 3, right? Just understand that. But these two never even come close to colliding. And the tackle's concerned because all 5 guys are covered, right? He's got the immediate threats, the rover. He pops off. Here comes the dime. It can be tough on the tackle. All right? Ball snapped. He spins down. He's got 2. He rotates into the middle. We got the 1 high, middle's closed. Right? So now as he pops off, on our typical, and this is what I meant when I said when you combine a go and a plug, make sure that when you combine them, you're not putting the nose in conflict. Watch how we do this. For us, on a go, the defensive end's in the B gap call side. So the N sticks into B, which is the 2 gap run lines movement, right? Correct? I mean, the nose is A gap to the call. So he's long sticking. When our backer is running the Baxter, which is opposite A gap X stunt, the nose goes A gap to the call. So see, the nose does the same thing on a dime go and a Baxter. And that's why we can combine these two. It's a paired combo. And our nose is doing the correct thing for both the dime go and the Baxter. Big stuff. Okay? So now the backer pops off. He sees the nose. And now he's plugging the opposite A gap. Woo! Over here, the stud, who's just outside of striking distance of the tackle, so he's probably a yard and a half, right? He's speed rushing, so he's hopefully pulling that tackle out of the way, opening things up. The guard's concerned about picking up the nose, right? I'm not going to get into what happens if the guard and all that stuff gets in the way of the backer. If you have any questions, reach out to me at coachmjsullivan@gmail.com. And as we said, Heisman means that Mike has the running back. Okay? So now if they come out, whether it's huddle or no huddle, but they line up and the 3 receivers to our right, we're saying rip, check Cali, check Cali, check Cali. So now we're lined up in the Cali. Mass and Cali are the same things, just right and left. So now the backer, rover, and dime are on the right. The defensive line has slid to the left in Cali. They slid to the right in Mass with the backer dime and Rover on the left. Cali's just the opposite. So now we go through it. Ace, ace, trey, spin down, deuce, spin middle. Again, on the snap. Okay? Heisman, speed rush, pop off, stick B, stick A, opposite A. Go blitz on the snap, and there is our Denny's. Dab X. Woo! All right, so we're going to handle motion adjustments the same way. We're going to run the blitz to the backer rover and dime side. We want them on the 3x1 when it's 2x2. The call side is the side they're on. Wow! So as I said at the beginning, thank you for watching my channel because I do really appreciate it. Any questions, subscribers, non-subscribers, please reach out to me at CoachMJSullivan@gmail.com or right here on my channel because I'd love to talk football with you.